really much of a cycle stream. It's more of a repair stream again. Because apparently the belt fell off. The belt fell off of that thing. The belt fell off the motor. Well, the belt came off the motor and the impeller while it was running a cycle. So I'm gonna try to get that belt back on there. But it's gonna be hard to do it with that on there. So I'm gonna try to take it off. If I could just maybe find screws in there. Unless these mounting feet are those screws. I think those are those screws. So I'm gonna take those out too. Because I think those are also keeping the whole thing together. Now, I don't know for sure, but I could be right about that. So, I'm removing the mounting feet. I already removed one. Because I think these are actually a part of what is holding the machine together. So, second one taken off. 2 more to go. I never had to repair the thing before, but it's not really much of a big problem. Just the belt came off, that's all. The belt came off the motor and the impeller during a cycle, so I'm gonna do what I can to get the belt back on. I just hope it didn't snap off, because then it would be broken and we'd have to either get a new belt or replace the whole thing, and I don't want to replace the whole thing. Oh, hey, Kim. Yeah, also these screws have already gotten rusty, and I've only had it for almost 5 months. So I got those mounting feet off. I believe now I can hopefully take off the bottom of the washer. Or actually, no, I don't think I can. Right, because the impeller... Wait, now I remember. The impeller is what's keeping it on. So it's not the mounting feet, it's actually the impeller that's keeping the whole thing together. I remember now, because there was a screw for the impeller that connects between that and the bottom, and the little wheel that's in there. Hang on, one of these screws is crooked, so I'm gonna try to get it the right way again. Just make sure I don't lose it. There we go. Oh, there was something in there that made it crooked. There we go. Got that thing out. So now we can get it back in there. So, use a screwdriver and just kind of screw that back in. Hey, James. I'm trying to find a way to get the belt back on there. Because it slipped off the impeller and the motor. Well, really just the impeller during a cycle. Let me get that screw all nice and straight. There we go. Oh, whoops. Oh, what happened? Oh, hi, direct drive washer. The belt on that thing, it slipped off the impeller, which the impeller is that wheel here. That wheel is what connects to the impeller. So I'm trying to find a way to get the belt back on. That's actually one thing I don't like about belt drive washers. Their belts can tend to slip off. That's why LG direct drives are better. Well, really direct drive in general, but overall LG is the best one. Okay. I honestly forgot that thing was a belt drive. Better than plastic gears mixed with metal. You mean like LG direct drive? I'm gonna tip it on its side. Or actually on its front. I'm gonna tip it on its front. I think that's the best angle I can get. So, plug it in just so I can show you what it is. Just gonna plug it in really quick so I can show you. So, I turn the timer knob, right? And here's what it looks like. See that the belt? See there that the belt? It can't spin. Wait, where did the belt go? Hang on, let me unplug it so I don't get shocked. Where is that belt? That's another thing that's no good about belt drives. You can very easily lose the belt. If it's in one of these things. Oh, I think I found it. Yep, there's the belt right in there. Just gotta kind of reach my hand. Oh, hey, Laundry Kid. Oh, I see you changed your profile picture again. Hang on. I'm gonna try to use two hands. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm gonna try to get that belt back on there the hard way. Because apparently I can't do it the easy way because it's hard to get the impeller off. So I need to do it the hard way. Just need to get the belt to find its place. Maybe some lighting will do. Oh, hey, Victor. Yeah, I am getting the belt on here. Oh, I think I got it. Okay. So now we just need to slip it over that motor without it slipping off the impeller again. Okay. 2 hands. I need 2 hands for that job. Okay. So, okay, I got it around there. Now what I need to do is slip it over about to the washer. Almost done it. As in, like, almost done modifying it. So I believe the way you do it is you spin the motor. I think what you do here is you grab the belt here, spin the motor around. Or actually, that's not going to work on something like that. Yeah. It might take a while. Yeah, because I've never had to put a belt back on before. I mean, obviously we're not doing it like that because it's not going to work well like that. Plus, I'll probably just like chop the belt off or something. So, let me try to slip the belt over that. Oh, I think I figured out a way to do it. That has to be there. And I push the belt over like that, I think. And, yep, there we go. So the belt is back on. Let's see if it actually spins the impeller again. So plug it back in and turn the timer knob on. Good. Our belt and impeller is working again, and the impeller is now spinning again. So that's one repair success. And that's coming from someone who never had to repair a belt on a washer before. So for a first timer on that, I actually did really good. So now we can get that back on there. Of course, we're going to clean that first with a towel. Wipe it off. And I believe it went on that way, I think. Yeah, I think it was that way. Yeah. I can see the screws lining up, so it was that way. Okay. So, let's see. As it turns out, all we need to take off was that back part. So, let me turn the light on. There we go. So now we can continue our cycle. just as soon as I get it back on there. It's not seeming to tighten though, which is strange, but okay. Got that screw in there. Now tighten that back in there. That one doesn't seem to be tightening either. But does it stay on? It does stay on. So I guess as long as it stays on, it's good. Oh, sore throat. That's bad. Hope you feel better, Grayson. Okay. That's the first time I've ever repaired a big washer, which is like, that's the first time I've ever repaired a big washer for real. And I actually did really good for a first timer. Tighten that back in. There we go. Now let's get that last screw in the other side. Always good to have screws in these things, because they are what keeps these machines together. They can also keep wood together too. And plastic, because that machine is made of plastic, so yeah. I normally say no to plastic, but if it's a portable, I can make an exception if it's a portable. But I still think that even portables should be made of stainless steel. Okay. Got that. And before we end the stream, I was thinking about cleaning the underside of the impeller. So, I'm going to unplug it one more time. And yep, impeller's nice and tight back on there. There we go. Man, that screw is really on there tight. Guys, the toy washers count at portable. I think toy washers can technically count as portable. Yeah. So, oh, still gotta do that. Oh, I got a text from one of my friends. Oh, answer that after I end the stream. So we got that out. And I see we got a little metal piece there. So Let's see. So there's our underside of the impeller. And wow, looks like it caught a lot. That thing really caught a lot. I'm honestly impressed by this washer. I'm honestly impressed by how much this washer got out. There we go. Got that out. That's kind of gross, but yeah, I got that out of there. And let me wipe that. Yeah. So yeah, basically seeing how much fur that thing caught, I am honestly impressed by how much that washer actually caught from every single load that I washed. It's actually gotten out a lot of fur. I don't know if I can do it. Try to test it without the paddle. Without the paddle? You mean the impeller? Uh, let's just see what it looks like. It actually looks cool. Actually seeing that now. That looks really cool. But yeah, you can get really good spin. Make a cycle for hmm. But yeah. Oh, don't want that metal piece falling out. But yeah, all of that fur in there that the washer actually caught, that's actually really good. But yeah, I know it's been 5 months, but I'd say it's good to clean out the fur in the washer about once every 6 months. So I would have done it in June, but since the belt came off, I figured I'll clean it out. Now let me get that impeller back in position. There we go. Got it back. It looks cool without the screw on, though we do need that screw to be on there for it to work the right way. So let's get that screw tightly back in there. Never seen a portable washer do that good. Yeah, I've never seen a portable washer do that good either. Better than Speed Queen? Really? Yeah, I guess that's LG for you. LG actually does really good too. They do really good too. I think that metal piece under the screw was actually like, eh? What the? Did the belt just come off again? Yep, it did. Okay. So I'm gonna have to do that all over again. That belt is so easy to come off. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it was probably because I took off the impeller. That's probably why. Which I probably should have tried to take off the impeller before putting the belt back on. So I'm going to do that again. And this time knowing I don't have to clean it out. I should have had a feeling the belt would come off again. Okay. I'm getting the belt back on for the second time. Okay. Got it back on. So now, let's slip it on the motor and do the same steps as last time. Yep. Get it on just like that. And just kind of pull it through and use that little edge there. That's actually really helpful, that edge, because like that you can actually really get it on. I'm gonna need to use 2 hands for that. Actually, I don't even need 2 hands. Or do I? Hang on. Okay. So it didn't work. Let's do it again. So just push the belt around. Again, the belt isn't slipping off, it's just not going on. Come on. I know you could do it. I know I could do it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got it. Got it on. Okay. Let's do that again. Okay. Oh, I bet that. Just getting the screws back in now that I've gotten the belt back on the motor and the impeller again. And we need to make sure that doesn't come off again. At least not every cycle. Okay, got it back on. And let's see. Very smart. Yeah. There we go. Alright, we got it in place again. So, yeah. I still think it's a good washer that I have here. I mean, it could go faster, like up to like at least 1,000 RPM. But still, though, even 500 is still good. It's at least better than 250. It's at least better than 250 or even like 300. Like 500 RPM is a really good speed. Really cool how these things work. So yeah, I'm gonna put that back in there and see if I can still run the rest of the cycle that I was running before the belt came off. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's rattling. But let's take the clothes out and see if that does anything. Barely. Okay, so it's rattling a little bit, so I'm not sure what the problem is on that. But positive notes, we got the belt back on there. Okay. Hmm? Oh, it came off again. Okay. We need to do something about that, but I'm gonna end it for now. See ya.